everybody, it's Dr. Joe, and today I'm going to talk about muscle soreness and ways to relieve it. So let's get started. Disclaimer alert, disclaimer alert. All of you have probably heard of muscle soreness in general. The technical term is DOMS, which is a delayed onset of muscle soreness. And so if you've ever overworked out, you really know what muscle soreness or that delayed onset of muscle soreness is all about. A lot of times with DOMS, you don't feel it until the first 24 or 48 hours. And a lot of times when you overdo it more, it takes a little bit longer to set in. But you know what it feels like. It's kind of like, oh my goodness, I did way too much. And the tough part of that is sometimes you don't feel like you're doing too much and then you feel it later. So that DOMS, delayed onset of muscle soreness, is basically you're just doing little micro tears in the muscle. And this is actually a good thing. This is how you build muscle. But sometimes if you do too much, those microfiber tears are a little bit bigger and it just takes longer to recover and then it's really sore. So a great way to help get rid of muscle soreness is to use kind of a massager or vibration kind of therapy. And that really helps relax those muscles and helps them recover. And so the folks at Massage Therapy Concepts sent me their Cordless Handheld Massager. And so this is a really, really cool piece of equipment because it has a bunch of different knobs that you can use to get different settings and use it in different places. The big thing when you get this is to make sure there's a little piece right here where you charge it and take that out, otherwise this doesn't work. But it's really cool. It's a nice solid equipment that you can use, and it's cordless. So a lot of times, you know, if things are cordless, they're not super powerful, but this is a really good powerful massager. And when you have that muscle soreness, that tightness, because everything's kind of tightened up because it's hurting, doing massage on it with the vibration type therapy is really, really helpful. So it comes with seven different attachments that you can use, and it has a whole bunch of different ways that you can use it. So the first one is just the air cushion, and this does a really good job of knee, wrist, ankles, the joint areas. And so that's why it's kind of an air cushion. So if you're going over a joint, sometimes if you've ever used a massager over a joint, it kind of bumps over, but the air cushion does a really good job of not doing that. And so they just pop on really easily. You can see that it's easy to use. The next one is the point attachment. And this one's a little bit more for something like reflexology on the foot or acupuncture type thing. So if you've got like a trigger point in there, this does a really good job of, getting to that spot and making it really kind of relax with that massage. Then you also have the 6-head attachment, which is basically kind of for the back, the thighs, a more general area. And you can see these little knobs here. They've got some little pressure spots. And so it does a really good job of just kind of relaxing those bigger areas. And it does great. And they also have a scalp attachment. So if you have, you know, some kind of pain, some tension going on, and you really want to get over like the head area, you can see these little pieces, they're kind of soft so it doesn't get caught up in your hair, and it's nice and relaxing as well. They also have just a general body one, and this one like you do it directly on the skin and you put some gel on it to make it nice and smooth, so it kind of gets the whole body. And then there's also a facial one. Same thing, you'd want to use some facial cream or something for this one, but you know, a lot of times just kind of getting in this area, maybe in the jaw area and things when you have some tension, this helps relax it as well. And then the final one is their forehead attachment, not forehead, foreheads. And what it is really great for is you can see there's a little space in between, so like the back, going down the back, so then it's not right on your spine, but it gets those muscles around the end. So it's really nice because you have all these different options. They're really easy just to put on and then take back off, so if you want to do different spots. And then you can see here where you can adjust it. So it does a really good job again of these tight muscles, this muscle soreness, getting the DOMS out of there. And so you can see here, you just turn it on. And you can start off slow. If I was just kind of going in here, kind of working it around, and then you can even take it all the way up where it gets a little bit higher. And so it's, you know, almost like somebody's giving you a massage. So it's a nice way to be able to massage yourself. And then as you can see with the nice handle, you can go, you know, all the way around in your back and stuff. You can kind of turn it this way and get the area. So it has a nice long handle where you can get a lot of different areas of your body without having to reach really hard and move your body and hurt it. So if you're interested in purchasing the cordless handheld massager, make sure and click on the link up there. So after you kind of massage everything out, get that good vibration to make those muscles relax a little bit, you want to do gentle stretches. Sometimes it's tough because when those muscles are tight, it hurts a little bit. A lot of times, especially the calves, when they get really tight, it's really important to gently stretch it out. You're not trying to crank on the muscles, but you want to stretch them out, because once you get them to relax again with that massage therapy, you want to lengthen back out those muscles, because with those little micro tears in there, if it stays tight and they heal in that position, then it sometimes causes problems. So you don't want to force the stretch, but you want a nice gentle stretch to kind of lay back out those muscle fibers, so when they heal, they're nice and flat and they're not up like that causes problems. So just some gentle stretches. If you have a specific area, make sure and check out some of my other videos, because I've got all of the different body parts to be able to stretch those out. Also, what's super important is to drink plenty of water after you've got that muscle soreness. You want to keep your body hydrated. A lot of times all the fluid goes in to kind of help protect the area, so sometimes you feel very dehydrated. So if you're drinking plenty of water throughout the day, not just gulping it down at one time, but make sure you're spreading it out, that really helps with that muscle soreness as well. And then the final one is really just to get good sleep. Get plenty of sleep, because our bodies truly heal when we're sleeping. That's when all those little cells go in and take all the bad cells out and then put all the new cells back in. So if you're getting a good night's sleep, that's really going to help that healing process. So make sure and follow all those steps. That DOMS is sometimes really painful. It's not the worst thing in the world, but you really need to do all those things to help make sure that you're healing that muscle how it's supposed to, and it's just not going to stay knotted up. So if you're interested in purchasing the cordless handheld massager, make sure and click on the link up there. And don't forget to subscribe by clicking down there. And remember, be safe, have fun, and I hope you feel